This is one of my clients' Klaviyo accounts, and in the month prior to working with us, they made just about $80,000. 30 days down the line, they made over $150,000. A lot of people tend to think that they have an attention problem, but the truth is that attention is cheaper now than ever before. There's always a new brand blowing up on TikTok every day, and if you really want, you can buy as many leads as you can afford via Facebook, Google, Instagram, all these platforms. The real problem comes when you try to convert this attention into sales. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we made an additional $70,000 in 30 days for one of our clients, and how we ended up generating over $2 million in 18 months using email marketing only. There were no ads, no social media posts, no blog posts. This video will show you exactly how we did that. This wasn't your typical struggling brand. This brand had been around for several years. They are in the algae supplements niche, and they had several years of technical reports behind them, blog posts, brand reputation, all of that. They had a lot going for them. A lot of their growth was fueled from previous customers, so they were still making some good amount of money. But their growth had stalled because they couldn't convert more new prospects into customers. And that's when they met us. So here are 4 things we did to unlock growth in their email marketing. So the first thing we did was clean up. While they had a big email list, a large part of the contacts on their email lists were technically dead. So they had purchased some lists over time that they were sending email marketing messages to, and a lot of their contacts were also inactive emails or accounts that had blocked them, so they had a lot of bounced emails. One of the things we did was clearing all of that out. So we separated out the list that had been bought and only sent campaigns to people that have actually opted in to receive emails from them. Then we deleted the bounced emails as well as the inactive ones. All of this was in a bid to reduce the amount of spam complaints, because when you're sending emails to those who actually opt in, they already know who you are, they trust you, they're expecting to receive that message. The second change we made was the content style. So we moved their emails from product-focused, graphic-based emails to market-focused, text-based emails. Before they met us, their emails had a lot of images, logos, heavily designed, almost like a flyer style, with minimal content that actually does the selling, right? And that can work at times. But the problem with that is it doesn't usually work as well if you're not a brand who has a lot of traffic or you are really established, right? I would typically advise brands, if you're anywhere in the mid 7 figures to the lower 7 figures, you are much better off doing text-based personalized email that sounds like they come from a friend. And there are several reasons why this is a good idea. The first is just friendly familiarity. So you want to feel like your email is coming from a friend to another friend. And does your friend ever send you an email that is highly designed with like 15 different logos and color schemes? No, right? It's typically just a plain text email like you just wrote it off your computer that morning. And that's the vibe we're going for. Another reason why we switched to the text-based emails is because text-based emails are less likely to be flagged as promotion or spam. Now, it is not a blanket statement. It's not always true. Sometimes your highly designed emails still get primary tab, while your text-based email might land in promotion. But generally speaking, the heavier your emails are, the more elements they have, the more likely they are to be flagged as promotion. And that is what the heavily designed email gives you. It just screams that, hey, I'm a salesman, I'm a promotion. And then Gmail is likely to flag that as promotion or spam. So that's one of the reasons why we switched to plain text emails. The last reason we switched was because in most email marketing, right, even most forms of marketing, it is not the design that sells, it is the actual content. Yes, there are exceptions. There are times where designs can invoke feeling, When you're email marketing, especially with a product that's very functional, it is the text that actually sells, the copy that sells. So design just adds unnecessary overload or overcomplication to your email marketing strategy in general. So having the plain text design just simplifies things and makes it easy to send out emails. The third change we made to their email marketing strategy is increasing the frequency. So before we started working together, they were sending emails maybe once or twice a week. But then after working with us, we moved it to 5 times a week. So pretty much every weekday. And a lot of people say this is excessive. Won't people unsubscribe? It is too much. And to that, I would say yes, people would likely unsubscribe, especially if you've not done it before. In my experience, those are people that have never bought or are probably never going to buy. And I don't really worry. It has not affected me. It has not affected any of my clients. If anything, after those people initially leave the lists, sales just go up, right? The unsubscribe rates drop and sales continually go up. So I don't bother about that so much. But why do you actually need to increase the frequency of your emails? There are a couple of reasons. First reason is frequency builds relationship. The ultimate goal of every marketing strategy, every marketing tactic is to build a relationship. Whether it's email marketing, social media, it doesn't matter. Your goal is to build a relationship with the audience so that they end up buying from you. And just think about how relationships work in real life. Let's say you have a partner, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, husband, wife. How would you build a relationship with them? It is through frequent communication. I'm guessing you don't want your partner to reach out to you once a week and just send you a text and say, hi, I'm still alive. Right? You probably want them to reach out every day. And that frequency is what builds relationship. So that's the reason why you need frequent communication with emails. The second reason is that the inbox is busier now than ever before. Your prospects receive so much more emails today than they used to receive 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And if you're just sending emails very, very sparingly, your prospects will legitimately forget about you. Just imagine someone gets 20 emails a week and you're only sending 1 email per week. It means you take about just 5% of the total number of emails that are going in the inbox, which means there's only about a 5% chance for your prospect to see your email. Now imagine you send emails 5 times per week. Your chances of getting open and read goes to about 25%. That just shows the importance of increasing your email frequency. However, there's a big caveat to that. Your email has to be interesting. You can't just be pitching every day without adding any form of value or entertainment or story and expect people to still look forward to your emails, to read and buy from your emails. You must go at it with the right strategy in order for it to work. But ultimately, we knew we needed to increase the frequency of the emails, and that was the third change we made to our client strategy. The fourth change we made to his email marketing strategy is what I like to call custom positioning. And by that, I mean slightly positioning the product differently based on the segment of the market you are trying to speak to. For any product or service you are trying to sell, it is going to appeal to different people in different ways. Let's say, for instance, you are selling some weight loss program. It is going to appeal differently to a 17-year-old child than it will appeal to a 40-year-old mother of 2. So you need to position the product differently for the different segments of the market. And one of the very first things we did with this client when we got him was we did some deep research into his existing customers, his ideal target audience, and looked at who are the different types of people that could potentially buy his products, what are the different uses that they might need it for, and how do we position the offer slightly differently for each of them. So after that research, we wrote several emails targeting each of those different parts or segments of the market and positioned the product slightly differently for each of those segments. After these 4 changes, in the first 30 days, we generated an additional $70,000 in revenue for the clients, and over the span of 18 months, we generated over $2 million in revenue. Today, email isn't just one of their operations. It is the main marketing channel that drives their growth. Email makes up about 40 to 50% of the total sales that they make, and they were able to convert over 200 new prospects into paying customers for the brand. If this video changed the way you think about growth, hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to implement some of the strategies that we outlined in this video to grow your own email marketing revenue, we have created a checklist for you that goes into more details about some of the changes we made and how you can implement it for yourself. So you can check the video description and grab yourself the checklist, and I'll see you in the next video.